Come on in, come on in, come on in. Come in, come in, come in. Introduce yourselves. Let me know where y'all tuning in from. Let me know, do y'all like my channel? Did you subscribe? Can you go and watch my videos? Can you go comment on them? Can you like them? Hey, my favorite. So, yeah, I decided that I would not be celebrating Mother's Day no more because I'm not appreciated by the kids that I gave birth to, except for my baby. But I'm not appreciated on Mother's Day. I'm not appreciated on my birthday. I'm not appreciated on Christmas. So I'm going to stop celebrating Mother's Day, and I'm going to move forward and only think about myself because not only have I took care of all my kids, now I'm taking care of their kids, and I don't feel appreciated. And it's sad because as a mother, I struggled. I did everything to keep me and my kids together. And now that I raised them to adults, they don't appreciate me. And that's fucked up. But today, y'all, I'm just gonna just talk, y'all. I had therapy today. And I called the therapist today to change my therapist because yeah, I'm not racist and I never try to be funny, but I don't like working with the black community for the simple fact because they think they know more than you and they always trying to not trying to change what you think, but they trying to tell you how you should be thinking when your mind is trained for so many years on doing certain stuff, right? And my therapist, I'm not being heard. Kalani, my therapist, I'm not being heard. It's like she want to talk, but she don't want to hear what I gotta say. And then I think the therapist would be over at 11 o'clock, but we don't finish therapy till like 10:45. So my therapy started at 10 o'clock, but we get off the phone by 10:45. And I feel like I'm not being heard in therapy because I'm dealing with a lot of trauma. I'm dealing with a lot of domestic violence. I'm dealing with a lot of abuse. I'm dealing with a lot of molestation, a lot of rape, a lot of mental illness, a lot of health illness. I'm dealing with a whole lot. And at the age of 48, I decided to get counseling, therapy, because of what I had been dealing with in life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm ready to move on from what I've been through. And I feel like my therapist is not listening to me. She want to be heard. So I called my therapist. I called them today and I canceled her. Yes, I canceled my therapist to get a new one because I want to be heard. I'm in therapy because I want to be heard. I'm in therapy because I'm dealing with trauma. I'm in therapy because I want to I want to build up my confidence. I want to build up my self-esteem. You feel what I'm saying? I'm in therapy because I'm a mother of 10 kids, but six of them is on earth. And I'm not acknowledged by my kids. I don't feel appreciated by my kids. I don't feel loved by my kids. I don't feel valued by my kids. I only feel appreciated when they want a babysitter or want something for their kids to be done. Midland, thank you. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? So, and I explained to the therapist, like, I don't want to deal with no black therapist. Give me a white therapist, a Spanish therapist, a Korean therapist, a Jamaican therapist. I don't want to deal with my black culture a therapist because no, I don't feel a connection with her. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of stuff that I want to let off my chest. But I want to feel really feel that connection with that therapist. And if I don't feel that connection with you, I cancel her. Because today, like, that therapist ended, and she like, "What? Anything that you gotta say?" No, because what the fuck I gotta say? You gonna keep cutting me off? Then she said something. And I'm like, "Well, this is my truth. If I sit on the Zoom meeting and if I tell you something that's a lie, then I'm wasting my time and getting therapy done. At the same time, this is therapy. I want to be heard. Not saying that I'm not here to listen to what you got to say, because 9 out of 10, you're a therapist, so you know what you're saying. But listen to what I got to say before we go on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to close a lot of chapters in my life. They okay in yours. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem now with my own culture, my own black community. Everybody want to be right. Everybody want to be heard. I'm dealing with deep, dark shit that I've been battling with, and I need someone to I need someone to hear me, then let me know how I should deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Did she keep asking me the same? Stop asking me the same thing over and over and over. Let's move on. The time now is 11:50 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's move on. So I had wrote out a form that I want to send to my new therapist. But first I want to fill her out. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be Wednesday at 10 o'clock with my new therapist. So I want to see how she is, you know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, I'm here to try anything that's gonna make me better. And I know nothing that I have been through, I know that it wasn't my fault. I know certain stuff I can hold myself accountable for. But for me to to finally decide that, okay, and then we go get into therapy, I really need to go. I really need closure. I really want to publish this book. Cause that's the goal. The goal is to write a book about my life and get it published. Cause I want people to know my story. I want people to know my truth. Because it's millions of people, women, kids, men, boys that has been dealing with the same stuff that I've been dealing with. But nobody talks about it because everything's supposed to be a secret. But it is no more secrets being held because now I have my own family. And I've been battling with all of that for 48 years. So no, I'm gonna set myself free. And don't care who like it. And if I don't care if I gotta go to 50 therapists before I find the right one, somebody's gonna listen to my story. Somebody's gonna help me publish my book. Now that's how it is. She like, so what do you do for self-care? I do nothing for self-care. Or something about what do I like? Something she said about self-care. And I'm like, well, when I get my hair done, my feet done, my nails done, I feel like the beautifulest girl in the whole wide world. You know what I'm saying? But see, what she not understanding is not only I'm dealing with the trauma, I have a money problem. Like, money is my problem. I'm not happy because I don't have money. I'm not happy because I can't do the stuff that I want to do because I don't have money. She like, well, you need to start getting out. You need like a sisterhood group. I said, no, I don't, because I don't mess with females, so I don't need a sisterhood group. No, I don't. I would rather deal with people that's real, people that's not fake, people that don't just don't want to sit up there and know your business, and then when they get mad at you, they want to go and blast your whole business on the internet. I don't want to deal with females. Females are nothing but females are messy, and then don't let them start drinking. Like a whole totally different side come out of them. Like, I don't want to deal with people like that. So she was like, "Well, do you socialize? Do you go out?" I say, "Well, me and my cousins, we all share the same birthday. So we used to go to the club every year. But once my cousin had her grandbaby, we stopped. And that's the only time that I really went out is with my cousin because, you know what I'm saying, we the same sign. And plus they don't get drunk and be acting like a fool and showing out, you know what I'm saying? So like I was comfortable with my cousin, but I'm not comfortable with a lot of females. You know what I'm saying? Because what I'm learning is that the ones that you call your sisters is the ones that be ready to tear you down. It's the ones that waiting for you to do something wrong for they could put your whole business out there. I don't want to deal with people like that. Then she's like, well, you need to get into like events. And I'm like, well, I don't, because of my health issues, because of my arthritis, and you know my feet, and you know because I swell up so much with the health issues that I got going on, I can't just get up and just go nowhere because I don't drive. Not only if I don't drive, I don't have the money to go anywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just not the type of person where I like to be around people. I'm fine with being in the house, but that's my problem. My problem is that I don't have money, so I can't do what I want to make myself happy. And to some people, that may be stupid, that may be dumb, but I need money. Then I'm like, well, you know, I'm doing online classes because I have two grandkids, one that has cerebral palsy and the one other one that's autistic. So I'm like, well, I'm doing online free courses, then you know I could get my certificate. And I'm like, she like, oh, you know, started going to how her family is the same way. So I'm like, well, you know, I don't really feel comfortable right now talking to you about my grandkids because I don't really feel that connection with you. And then she was like, do you read? I'm like, no, I don't read because I can't read. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a 100% reader. I say, but I have been trying to get into like reading the Bible. And she was like, oh, the Bible is good. It's a lot of good stuff in the Bible and stuff like that. But, you know, I'm not a good reader. I never claimed to be a good reader. And I know because of my speech, it's certain that's why I don't like reading because of my speech. And then people be trying to bully you because you can't read or you can't read certain words or the words are so easy and you don't know what it is. So people want to pick with you. So like, and I explained to her like I need to see a doctor because I believe that I had ADHD. And she's like, oh, we all have it. Not everybody have it. I know that something is wrong with me because I can't focus. My attention span is gone. And it's hard for me to remember a lot of stuff. I don't know because of now, like I try to block things out, but like I try to forget a lot of stuff that I don't want to remember. But yeah, I had to change my therapist. And she was black. I wasn't feeling her. And I hate to like continue something and have to feel like I'm being fake because I'm just not. I'm not vibing with it. Not vibing with it. So all I can do is pray that my new therapist just be able to like hear me out, and then we could come out with like revolution solutions, homework. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause at this point, like I want to feel confidence. I want to feel like I don't have to explain myself when I say something. I want to be like, okay, I said what I said, and that's it, and just move along. You're not caring what the outcome may be by somebody else's opinion. But And I know therapy is going to take time. Therapy, not nothing overnight is going to happen. Everything is going to take time, and that's cool. But I don't want to deal with the therapist that I have. Yeah, I don't want to deal with that therapist. And that's the thing, like, because I haven't been heard in 48 years of living on this earth. I just want somebody just to hear me and be like, I understand you. I feel your pain. Now let's work with this. Let's try to do this. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I don't know. Maybe I'm just maybe I'm not meant to get therapy though. Because maybe I feel like I'm doing everything, but I know it's not right because honestly, y'all, I'm not even happy. Not happy with myself. I'm not happy at all. And I feel like because I don't have money, and that's what I feel like that's what my happiness, my depression is happening because I don't have money. I'm so depressed because I want to do things. I want to treat myself out the thing, and I don't have the money, and I'm so depressed. My health is not good. I would like to get a trainer. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could help me train. Somebody to help me eat right. Somebody that could hold me accountable. But I don't have the money. You know what I'm saying? I struggle every single day as a black mom who's disabled. I struggle every single day. And I'm tired. I want change. I just want to get down to like the root of what I'm dealing with because I'm not happy. That's true. You know, when you so used to negativity and people planting negativity in your head, that's all you believe. What? Why? You clickbaiting, right? Because why would you want to go to prison so bad? Yeah. And that's what I wanted to get to. That's why I wanted to get to where I don't worry about what people said and how they used to make me feel. I want to be able to have confidence and be like, okay, that happened. Yes. Because you know, when I was coming up, I was being bullied. I was bullied for how I look. I was very skinny, like olive oil, right? They used to call me olive oil. They used to say they used to bully me. They used to say I was dirty, I stink, I was retarded because I rode the school bus. Because I rode the school bus, and I was bullied real bad. Like when I was coming up, I didn't have money. My mom didn't have much. I didn't know who my dad was. So when I started having kids, I thought I was breaking cycles that I was going through with in my family, and kind of find out I was repeating cycles in certain areas. Yeah, is that I have that's an Oshu. I appreciate you for that because like I do try to write down my goals, but I just don't stick to them because it's like my focus it be gone. And I feel like if I can't accomplish them, like it pisses me off. Like I feel like I'm okay, I'm gonna be honest. Like if I start something and it doesn't go through, because I'm the type of person when I do something, I want it to happen right then and there, and I wanted to change right then and there. But in reality, nothing happened overnight. You got to put the work to it, and you got to be consistent with it, and then you will see the change. I get frustrated because I don't see the change, so I want to give up. But this is what I mean. If I have somebody that's a strong minded that could teach me and train me and help me, I think it could work because I believe anything could work. I believe anybody could change if they willing to change. I believe that nothing happened overnight. And I feel like change takes time. You know what I'm saying? That's how I know like I'm going to be in therapy for the rest of my life because like I've been dealing with a lot of mess, and I'm okay with that. But I don't want to be in therapy for the rest of my life and not accomplish nothing, not achieve nothing. You know what I'm saying? I don't. And it's bad because I'm concerned about other people's opinions, other people's feelings. Yeah, oh shoot, I feel you. 100% respect that, but I just feel like because I never had money, so I feel like it will heal my pain. You know what I'm saying? It will heal me because I would be able to do what I need to do for me and my family. You know what I'm saying? If I had the money, I never had it. So if I ever had money and I did what I did and I experienced the life and I lived the luxury life, I would be happy. But I have no money. I have nothing. Clothes, nothing. Like I have nothing. I can't take care of myself because I have nothing. I can't show you something I don't have. 'Cause if I had it, I'd be helping myself and I'd be giving back. Because I'm very passionate about helping the homeless, especially the single mothers that been through domestic violence, been through trauma. I'm very passionate about helping them because nobody understands us. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I need a therapist that been through what I've been through, that been through domestic violence, that been through abuse, that been through spiritual warfare, that been through attacks, that been through molestation, that been through being sexual abuse. Like I need somebody that understand what I've been through. Cause if they've been through it, then they understand what I'm saying. Then they can teach me how to heal. Because they're in a process of healing or they have been healed. You know what I'm saying? If it makes sense. Then I feel like it's gonna take me a time. It's gonna take me a lot of time to heal because I thought that my kids' fathers would heal me. I was looking for a dad and my kids' fathers and end up finding a low life like my father was. So they're dealing with it for long periods of time with the domestic violence, the sexual assault. It's a lot. I don't have money to afford anything. I could barely afford my bills. And I'm just going to be honest. At this point, I just need a sugar daddy. If I had a sugar daddy, I could invest in so much stuff. We could invest in so much stuff. Because all that I would do is for me and my sugar daddy. I make sure the bills is paid. All he got to do is make sure he cook and work. We both work. He cook. I make sure the bills is paid. I make sure the kids are taken care of. But my kids grown, except for my last one. Yes, that's the purpose of why I got into therapy. They're trying to move on from my hurt because I've been holding on to this pain for 48 years. And it's a lot. I'm never going to forget what happened, but I could try to forgive because I deserve to be happy. Then I'm like, I've been single for 2 years, but I'm like, I'm tired because I want to experience being a wife. I want to experience coming home to my husband, us traveling, us, building, us buying houses, us, doing stuff like I never traveled. I never been to Jamaica. I never been to Mexico. I never been to Caribbean. I never been on a cruise. I never been on a boat. I never been out of the state of New Jersey. I went to New York one time when I was pregnant with my daughter. I went to PA one time. But other than that, I never left the state of New Jersey. I never went on a trip. Like I have 6 kids. I never took my kids to Disneyland or Disney World. Like I never been in a healthy relationship. I never had a relationship where a man took me out on a date and I had to get dressed up and he got dressed up. And we went out on a date and sat there and had a conversation about ourselves. And I never went on a date. I'm 48, about to be 50 in 2 years. I ain't never been married. And I want to experience that because I watched my mom and my brother father been together for over 50 years. And I don't want to be like that. I want to be married to somebody. I want to have a companionship with someone. Okay. System 8K9Z. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I question myself, like, why was I even born? I didn't ask to be born here. I didn't ask to come into this world. I didn't ask to come into this world with a disability. I didn't ask to come into this world with ADHD. I didn't ask to come into this world of not comprehending, not understanding things. I didn't even ask to be born. I wish I could sue my parents. I wish I could sue my parents for bringing me to this world because I never asked to be in this world. I never asked. Yeah, man. So like, yeah, man. So like, Yeah, I have a lot of issues going on, but I don't want to be dead and never experience that. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of trauma, and I can respect you for being honest with me. One second, I need to tell my daughter something. Even though that hurts so bad, but sometimes you gotta just hear the blunt truth. So I guess I never get to experience that experience of being a wife, being happy, having somebody I could grow with, grow old with, build with. If one thing I could do, I could appreciate the honesty. Cause sometimes we don't like to hear the truth. But one day, one day at a time, I'm gonna figure this life out. Well, let me go. Cause my daughter gotta get my granddaughter registered. My daughter had to get my granddaughter registered for school. So I'm gonna get off this and maybe we could pick up some other time about my life, about the real me. Love and light to you all. Thank you for tuning in. Put on your notification bell. Come and follow me so I can follow you. Thank you.